In this video, I'll share the exact framework that you can use to make engaging YouTube videos that keep people watching and grow your YouTube channel. Despite the thousands of YouTube advice videos that are online, I still see people making the same mistakes time and time again. So if you follow the advice that I'm going to give you in this video, you'll know exactly what to do to make engaging content that performs well. I have a new channel myself, but using these tips, I've been able to make content that's got an average view duration of over 70% consistently. Plan your title and your thumbnail first. Your title and thumbnail are the first thing that people see when scrolling or searching. They are one of, if not the most important part of your YouTube video. They can make or break a video's performance. Don't leave these as an afterthought and make sure that they do their job, which is getting people to click on your videos. Because if you can't do that, then your video hasn't got a chance. If you're new to making titles and thumbnails, then there's a really easy way that you can do this. And it's a method that even the biggest of creators will still use to this day. Start by searching for the topic that you're going to talk about on YouTube, and then find the most popular video talking about that topic. These are videos with titles that are proven to work. The most important part of this process is this: do not copy the video. In fact, don't even watch it. Just find the packaging that works and move on. Use the title and make your own thumbnail with the formula that's proven. Even people like Ali Abdaal and Think Media have been known to do this recently. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for anyone, including you. Another reason that you should start with the title and the thumbnail is this: it's far easier to create a video about a topic than try to shoehorn in a title and a thumbnail after the video is already done. It gives you a clear subject to stick to, and it stops you going off topic. I've been guilty of this in the past, and I'm sure you have too. 70% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you find this content useful, subscribe to my channel for more. The next and arguably most important part of your whole video is the hook or the intro. If you get this wrong, your video will fail, and I see it time and time again. If you do what I'm about to tell you, you'll see a huge increase in the amount of people still watching your video after 30 seconds, a metric that YouTube relies on heavily to determine if the video is any good, and in turn, if it should show it to any more people. Simply put, getting this wrong can tank your video performance. Let's break it down. The first 10 seconds of your video should let the viewer know that they are getting exactly what they clicked on the video for in the first place. This puts their mind at ease and drastically reduces the chance that they'll click off the video straight away. And if they do that, it tells YouTube that you've made a bad video. If the title is clear, the person already has an expectation of what the video is about. So reinforcing this in the first 10 seconds is a really smart move. I did the same thing at the beginning of this video, and you'll see loads of the big channels do the same. That's because it works. Again, you can study any successful channel to learn this. It does take practice, but once you work it out, your retention will drastically improve, and in turn, your videos will be pushed to more people who will also enjoy your video and keep watching, and then the cycle continues in a good way. I see far too many people who fail to get to the point and spend 2 to 3 minutes talking before ever getting to the subject that the title and thumbnail promised me. That will kill your video. Number 3, recording and editing the video for your audience and content style. Now this can change depending on your audience and the type of content that you're making, but it's so important to work out what that is so you can get it right. You should use the following rules as a guide when making your videos. For educational content, ensure that your delivery is tight, respecting people's time and providing the information that the person was promised when they clicked on your title and thumbnail. For educational type videos, I would highly recommend scripting the bulk of your video and cutting out the pauses in the edit to help flow and retention. If people have clicked on your video to be taught something, such as in a how-to, they probably aren't there for your opinion and they don't want to listen to you speaking. They want the information that they need and have clicked on your video for, so respect their time and give it to them. For vlogs or inspirational content, I would keep the editing more conversational by not scripting and keeping in some of the pauses. The use of bullet points can help you keep on track and sound more natural, which is so important for those types of videos. Now, some vloggers won't even do that, and some people can make that work, especially if they have an audience who tune in just to see them, but most of you will want to have some points laid out in advance. Number 4, video editing. The way you edit your videos is another way that you can make or break your video's performance, and I'll give you a simple trick that you can use to keep people engaged for as long as possible. It's a rule that I live by in my videos, and it's something that I really had to learn the hard way. Let's use a 10-minute video as an example. If that 10-minute video takes you 10 hours to edit, logic would tell you that's 1 hour per minute. Well, you'd be wrong, and so was I. Remember when I said the first 30 seconds of your video will make or break it? That applies here too. It's the same thing with the editing. You should be spending a disproportionate amount of time on the first 30 or 60 seconds of your video, because that's when most people will click off. Think about it for a second. What's the point of spending a large amount of time editing the last half of the video if 2/3 of the viewers have already gone? Instead, you should spend about a quarter of your editing time on the first minute of your video to make sure that people are still watching at the end. That tells YouTube that you've made a good video. That one trick alone increased my average view duration from 48% to 72% and will drastically increase the reach and growth of your channel. Finally, and this one is crucial, throughout the whole process and while using the tips that I've given you in this video, keep the title in mind, Stay on topic and don't waffle too much. People would rather watch a really good 5-minute video that gives them what they're looking for than a 10-minute video full of repetition and rambling. Ask me how I know that. There are always going to be exceptions to these rules, but most people will benefit from what I've told you today. So put these tips into practice on your next video, post it and compare to the last one. Providing you're talking about something that people are actually interested in, you'll see a massive increase in the numbers. If you found this video useful, be sure to watch this next one. And as always, until next time, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.